Systematically, for 6 decades, black Americans were excluded from playing in the major leagues and the minor leagues in the organized wing of the national pastime.
I think that the Negro Leagues were a wonderful institution in American life, but they had the stigma of reminding black people that they were separated from and not a part of American life.
Here comes Jackie Robinson. We've been looking forward to this thing for years. We were, everybody was so happy now. Here, Jack is going to the major leagues.
He knew he had the whole black race, so to speak, on his shoulders.
America was defined by baseball. This was our national game. So the drama of this moment of Robinson coming in is enormous because of the game being tied to the national character. In some way, the game being tied with America's sense of its mission and its destiny.
My name is Eric J. Parrott. I'm the mayor of the City of Compton, and today's event is real important because we're trying to change the negative image of Compton. We're birthing a new Compton, and it's just part of the stepping process that we're going through in trying to change Compton's negative image. At one time, Jackie Robinson Stadium was the premier stadium for anyone who wanted to play Major League Baseball in South Los Angeles and Compton. And over the years, it's deteriorated to a point where it's crumbling. And now with the help of people like John Young, the LA Dodgers, and Mr. McCourt and Mr. Marino of the Los Angeles Angels, we're going to revitalize the stadium and try to get kids to start playing baseball again.
My name is John Young, and I really appreciate Compton giving me the opportunity to be involved with this History Comes Alive in Compton. You know, I played in the major leagues. The most fun I've ever had in baseball is when I played ball right here at Gonzales Park, which is now Jackie Robinson Stadium. And so the opportunity to give something back, to be involved with this project is just an honor to me that the City of Compton would allow me to do this.
Over the last few years, the amount of African Americans who are playing professional baseball has declined significantly. So by having this opportunity for them to play in a first-class facility, hopefully that will increase the numbers of professional baseball players that happen to be of African American ancestry.
The brainchild behind this is really the Compton City Manager's office, with the City Manager Charles Evans and Assistant City Manager Rico Smith. You know, we sat down and we tried to figure out a way to enhance some of the positive things that are happening in Compton, provide activities for the youth, to do something around baseball and this stadium that has so much tradition with all the great ball players that played here. So we thought about this. We had a connection with Andrew Young, and we wanted to kind of marry baseball's commitment to civil rights with Andrew Young's experience in civil rights.
Compton is getting ready to welcome Ambassador Andrew Young, as well as Major League Baseball is coming to Compton. So we're all out here just kind of crossing our T's and dotting our I's, making sure that we represent Compton accurately.
History comes alive in Compton, and we're just doing the early preparation work, and we're all excited about it because this is a great day and a great thing. It's a good day in Compton, and it's a great place to live, work, and play. So we're all excited, and of course our special guest, United States former Ambassador Andrew Young.
We almost are where the Jews are when Hitler took power. That are you going to sit by and wait until you're put in a concentration camp, or you going to organize and fight?
I don't know why Compton is always apologizing for being Compton. This is one of the great cities in America. You all produce wonderful people, and with the kind of work that my cousin John Young is doing with the kids in baseball, that's basically what every city needs, and what too few cities have.
History comes alive in Compton.
Get all these students from Chavez High School, Compton High School, Centennial High School, and Dominguez High School. So it was really an effort of all the people in Compton that were really concerned about giving their children an outstanding historical learning opportunity.
And what I'm so glad about is because they're finally returning back to the city of Compton, where they first learned to play baseball when it was called Cressy Park. I'm glad that other baseball individuals are coming back and giving back to the city of Compton, and that are going to be here for our young adults. And that's why I'm glad they're here to learn another piece of knowledge about history.
I want to welcome the students, the faculty, our guests. Welcome to the City of Compton. There's a verse in the Bible that I use quite often. It's from Matthew 5:14, which states, "You're the light of the world. A city that sit on the hill cannot be hidden." We want to make Compton that city on the hill, a city of light, a place where people can come and recognize Compton for the good things. That's why we're in the process of birthing a new Compton.
Opportunity, community, and a love for the game. Those were the three things I believe today still are the most important things, and some of the things I learned right here.
My very best memory was coming here and playing with the Pirate rookies. We had players on our team like Wayne Simpson, who was from Compton, Bob Watson, who's in the commissioner's office today, Davey Nelson, who went to Sarah High School, but he lived here in Compton and went to Compton Junior College. We couldn't wait to have our games here.
I appreciate the opportunity to come out and speak about baseball and what's going to happen here in Compton. I just really want to thank the mayor. Mayor Perrodin, I can't thank you enough for your vision, for your commitment, and your understanding of what it takes to take the city of Compton to the level you're taking it to. I appreciate it very much. You've done a great job, and you're doing a great job. I also want to thank the City Council, because the cooperation that the mayor and the City Council have together to be able to implement a vision that's unequivocal to take the city to the highest possible level and to get everyone the opportunity to play baseball. Use baseball. Use football. Use the sport to your advantage to get your education, to go to junior college, to go to college. Use the game to take you to the higher level, and then stay in the game and make it better for those that come behind you.
I'm just a guy from Montgomery, Alabama. I was born in Montgomery and partially raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and surrounding cities. And before I actually moved here 8 years ago, I thought Compton was the worst place on the planet. Yeah, I did. Before I got here, I thought Compton was one of the worst places, and everybody said, go wherever you want to go, but just don't go to Compton, unless you got some people with you. The reality is, once I got here, Compton was one of the most home-bedded cities that most resembled where I'm from. The reality is, the world sees this place as something that it's not. And the only way to get this place from where people have seen it in the past is for you guys sitting in the seats to make that happen, because you can't bring the world to you.
Andrew Young, Mayor, Congressman, Pastor, Ambassador.
They're playing Georgia on my mind, but I got Compton on my mind. Jackie Robinson came out here and made a name for himself. But it was Branch Rickey in baseball that took the lead in desegregation of America. As Brother Miller said, before the Army was integrated, before the schools were integrated, before business was integrated, and the churches still ain't integrated. Dr. King used to say that 11 o'clock Sunday morning is the most segregated hour of the week. But when you go to the ballpark at 1 o'clock, it's pretty well integrated. We don't realize the sacrifices. I live around the corner from Hank Aaron, and they played ball across the South, and they had to go to segregated lunchrooms. They had to sleep in people's homes. Hank Aaron lived in the YMCA in Atlanta. and